You know me, I don't like to talk about politics, but let's talk about Chief Asari Dokubo real quick. Watch this video.
Then I ask, is America the country of Trump? Is Trump from America?
Now, Chief Asari Dokubo, before I answer you, let me play this video from 5 months ago. Watch this.
Some
of us don't join hand curse you. You're not going to enjoy. Now, so you're going to come online. The other day, they sleep for your life. It never starts.
If you are not a man, don't pretend to be a man. When people tell you, say,
because you thought there was a greener pasture, that was why you bid your people to vote for a man that you were not sure that was going to do well. Now,
I place curse on you, you will not last 24 hours. Wallahi billahi iznillah, you will not last 24 hours.
I'm not a political person. I don't like to talk about politics. But this same person, let me continue playing your videos.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. I call out Asari Dokubo. A lot of you were saying, oh, don't talk to Asari Dokubo anyhow. Asari Dokubo is a freedom fighter. Asari Dokubo, without him, nothing would have moved in Nigeria. Do you know his men are the ones securing the Niger Delta? Even across Nigeria, his men are the reason why Nigerians are still breathing freely. If not, Fulani herdsmen would have occupied everywhere. Asari Dokubo is not fighting for common justice. He's not fighting for any of you. He's fighting for himself, like himself. He's a very greedy man. Now, in this particular video, before I give my own personal opinion and review more details, and I want you guys to watch this particular video of Asari Dokubo lying publicly to defend Bola Ahmed Tinubu against the Western world again, saying that, oh, Nigeria is the most secure place, there is no genocide, even in fact, Muslims and Christians are living peacefully. But I want you guys to watch.
This sick, mad lunatic, he has weaponized the evil people like Shehu to kill Muslims. And then I ask, is America the country of Trump? Is Trump from America? You see, when people don't talk to you people, you think you have the stage, you can talk. Is Trump an American? So if Ilahoma is not an American, Trump from Germany and Ireland is an American, what is his claim to America? What is Trump's claim to America? You open your ignorant mouth. You speak English. What English are you speaking? Is Trump an American?
Now, in this particular video, thank God that Arise TV News have to cover it all and analyze their own. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Asari Dokubo lying publicly to defend Bola Ahmed Tinubu against the Western world again, saying that, oh, Nigeria is the most secure place, there is no genocide, even in fact, Muslims and Christians are living peacefully. But I want you guys to watch.
U.S. Representative Riley Moore, who is in Nigeria on a fact-finding mission, has shared harrowing accounts from Christian internally displaced persons in Benue State following his visit to IDP camps in the north-central state. Congressman Moore, in a post on X, documented testimonies of extreme violence that has displaced over 600,000 Christians in Benue State alone. He stated that he met dozens of Christians who were driven from their homes and that they told harrowing stories that would remain with him for the rest of his life. In the video that made the rounds on social media, Asari Dokubo warned Dachimo to stop spewing the genocide narrative in Nigeria, describing Dachimo as a fake pastor and a pathetic, pathological liar. Let's take a look.
Dachimo, if I place curse on you, you will not last 24 hours. Wallahi billahi iznillah, you will not last 24 hours because you are a fake and you are a liar. There's hardly any crisis in the north that is rooted in religion. So the Hausa people, farmers that are being killed in Sokoto and in Kebbi by the so-called bandits or whatever they are called, why are they killing them?
All right. Right. Asari Dokubo has spoken again. The last time he spoke, he said he was going to challenge the U.S. President Donald Trump if he were to bring boots on ground in Nigeria. Now he's here saying that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria.
Again, this is perhaps a wake-up call again and again to appropriate authorities to act on this. Slap on the face of the government by these kind of videos that they do. The other part of it is also access to social media. We often talk about how everybody now has access to social media, they can talk, and that's why I don't blame Asari Dokubo as well. He has a device, he can come out and make statements that are not founded on truth or fact and just sit down and say things. I don't think we should pay much attention to him because he does not have any bona fide to speak on this matter. He's not from the area. He hasn't spoken to any people from the area. I wonder what his response to Congressman Riley would be, because you can bully the people in your country. And I think it's quite sad because I've said it again and again, that the Nigerian people, the Nigerian National Assembly, whether it's the House of Representatives or the Senate, ought to be taking the lead on this.
Correct.
They should be the ones going on fact-finding mission and going to the IDP camps, giving us. But I'm grateful that we had Honorable Ugo just a few minutes ago on the show, and at least someone from that region, Benue State, and he was speaking and he affirmed the fact that his people are being killed. These are the people that are being affected, and I've said it again. You cannot sit back in another region without any demonstrated efforts to speak to those who are affected and say, no, it's not happening, and turn a blind eye to it. We have said enough with the blame. We understand the issues. We've identified the issues. Can we now act on it?
Right.
The most important thing that can come out of this that has happened in the last few months is to see justice for the people who have continuously, without any support or help or response from previous administrations and governments, been forced away from their ancestral homes. Right. That's what we want to see. We want to see seriousness with regards to fighting against terrorism and bandits and those who are deliberately killing a particular group of people in Benue State, in Plateau State. That's the call we're making for today. Right. And to even say that, according to Riley Moore, 600,000 people IDP camp. Christians. According to Honorable Ugo, there are more. There are up to, according to the government, it's about 1 million. Yeah. And these people have been left unheard, unattended to for so long, and it took an American fact-finding mission to tell us what is obvious to us, what the Nigerian government understands is a problem. That, for me, is one of the biggest problems. We must act, and we must see a solution to this problem once and for all.
Well
That's
said,
what we want.
I like the fact that you were able to tie in the fact that people have to be on ground before they make comments like, Asari Dokubo did.
Like I said, Asari Dokubo can never be Tompolo, and they will never ever take him serious because he's two-sided man. He talks too much. He talks too much. That is the problem. Every time he comes out, he gaff. He say all kinds of rubbish things because he needs political favor. Tinubu have appointed every relevant, even the worst of it all, but still sideline him. I have many times we told him that Nigeria is not for him. Now you see him saying that there is no genocide in Nigeria. There are barely even crisis in Nigeria. Nigeria is the most peaceful place. Why do you think he's saying this? He's not even saying this because they have paid him. Because he's saying this because he needs favor from the federal government. He wants to become the head of military. They will just give him military contracts, like the one they give to Tompolo to be guarding the pipeline. He wants it by every means necessary. That's why when Tinubu were appointed into office, he ran. He ran to Abuja. When he got there, people drag him here, drag Tinubu here. Tinubu have to shut the door against him. He came out again and started rubbishing Tinubu. Later again, he came out again and started painting Tinubu. A lot of you know that he said if Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not rule well in 2023, that they should hold him responsible. He said it.
I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible. Because I have known him since 1992.
If Tinubu does not turn our life around, hold me responsible. Because your life is about to change. You are going to feel the impact of government.
Giving our mandate to Ahmed Bola Tinubu, we have elected him as president. He's going to be a good president. There's no dispute about it.
After Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not favor him, he came back again and he was dragging the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Don't hear it. Ijaw people are already angry that this is the worst government This government is against the job people, and you want to add fire to petrol? You want to add petrol to fire?
Now, he came back again, start defending. First, he claimed that he's not a Muslim. That was not enough. Covering everything up that, okay, hey, there is no genocide. Thirdly, he said that you give him military contract, that his men can finish even Donald Trump. See, let's remove Donald Trump, CIA out of the scene. Just the Delta Force only. The Delta Force come to Nigeria. The full Nigeria cannot even fight against America Delta Force. Talk more about the CIA. Talk more about their military. Asari Dokubo will just sit down in his comfort of his own, start talking anyhow. Now, why he's lying, I want you guys to watch this video.
I heard from school that there was an attack ongoing over there. So I tried calling, their number was not connecting. So later on, their line was switched off, and then it was in the morning because we tried even attempting going there to check what was really happening, if it was true that an attack was going on there. So we heard that it was really serious, so we can't go there. And my brother and I tried to check up on them again in the morning. So we called their line. It was some of our community women that picked his call, and then they were just crying. My dad is a clergyman. He served at Hurti community of Manguna district. I was in school, so my mom and dad were home, and on a broad daylight around 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they were just sitting under the shade of a tree around the compound. So when the attackers came, they both like they both tried to escape. So my mom ran into the compound, and then they go ahead and killed my dad there at the backyard of the house. When they picked his call, they didn't told me directly that he was killed. They just say they didn't see him, so maybe he ran somewhere. So they didn't want to like just say it directly. And then they told my brother that he was killed. They knew that he can bear it at that moment. So my brother just took me home, and then that was when I realized that the incident was real. Like he was brutally at the backyard, and then we could not even see his corpse because he was buried over there in a mass burial, so we didn't even him. So it pained me a lot. Like the father was killed. I really wanted to see his corpse, or maybe I can even get relief to some extent. But just like that, now it just seemed to me as if he disappeared or something.
I'm here to say whatever you have placed in their hearts, that it will comfort the people of this locality in the name of Jesus.
This is in the north. You listen to what these people are crying about, the pains and agony that these people are passing through. It's so unfortunate that I cannot post some certain video here and see what happened on New Year Eve, even on New Year Day, what these people went to do in Christian community. Wipe them all, like go to community. They don't care if you are a child, they don't care if you are pregnant. They went after every soul. They will tell you there is no crisis in the north. There is no genocide in the north. Everywhere is peaceful. Why? Because of money. His own case is even far worse than Gumi. At least everybody knows Gumi is not a serious person. Gumi is just a talkative. Gumi is two-sided. No, they are the same. But Gumi is just on his own, painting these people, don't touch my children. Him is that, even if you want to touch the children, but give me money, just give me money. Anyway, I will rest my case here. I'll be waiting for you guys. What do you think about Asari Dokubo? For those of you that are saying Asari Dokubo are the reason why you are still breathing and is the one protecting your land, protecting your family, no problem, but it's not the one protecting me. And I will speak for other reasonable Nigeria. Asari Dokubo has nothing to do with their peace. In fact, it might even be among the reason allegedly that there are chaos in Nigeria, especially in Delta State, because he has no license to be carrying guns all about, but his men are well equipped, carry guns, shot at Sawana. But if he were to be on the other way around, like his IPOP, the military would have invaded them by now. I'm not saying they are doing the same thing, but everybody's just fighting for the common just to secure their land. Just that the other one messed everything up by saying that they need division, they want separation, they just want referendum, they want to live on their own. That was their biggest crime. But everybody's fighting for the common just. Let our society be peaceful. In addition, this guy so much wants favor from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the federal government, even disassociate himself that he's not an Igbo. He even said that he's among those that hunt Nnamdi Kanu down. He said that and keep on saying it. Federal government were just like,
When I tell Nnamdi Kanu say I go smoke am out, that Tinubu na president. No. Like when they lie, people they believe their lies. Now in the cry, meh, 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 meh. The sit at home when bring, he say, you know, like sit at home again. Yes, sir. If you don't want, if you are not a man,
Moro, idiot, talkative, he will talk and talk. Nnamdi Kanu is nothing to me. I will deal with him. I have dealt with him. Federal government know this. I hate Nnamdi Kanu. I don't like the Igbo people. He keep on saying and everything, but the federal government still don't count him. That's my pain. Keep on talking and talking and talking. Nobody takes him serious. Anyway, I don't think this Tinubu government is ready to give him a listening ear. And why would they even contact him and give him contracts to secure Nigeria for us? The money they will give to him, they better just give it to the Nigerian military, who are doing amazing work.
I clearly said in all my broadcasts that my needs are very small. My needs are very small.
Will you say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is succeeding or failing as president, given the reality in the country today? And to still go back to your matter with him, you said you emptied your bank account, you spent a lot of money, and Tinubu is there in Abuja. You are not benefiting anything. So what would you like to benefit from him now that you helped him? You supported him, and he's there. He has forgotten people who supported him.
To my broadcast, if you had listened to my broadcast in full, I met President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I met him both in camera and behind camera. Pipeline. He will be listening now. And I told him I'm interested in pipeline contract. He's alive. I told him assist those who are doing the pipeline contract in any way I can for your government to succeed. So what I'm trying to say, and it's very clear, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu becoming president, I should be able to tell him the truth. And what is happening in Rivers State, where President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is supporting Nyesom Wike to destabilize Rivers State, to disturb the peace of Rivers State. And as a stakeholder in Rivers State, I feel disappointed, totally disappointed, for the president to allow his minister serving under him to run amok, procure judgments, and all sorts, threatening the people of Rivers State, because what they are trying to do is, we are going to remove FOBRA and nothing will happen. And I'm saying that if you remove FOBRA, something will happen. If you try to remove FOBRA, something will happen. And that is it. That is what I'm talking about.
Anyway, I give credit to General Sabuja. Please, you are saying good thing. I know he's your boss. I know Asari Dokubo is your boss, but keep on doing the good work. Because if you start talking like him, people will just also sideline you. You are doing good work, people pay listening ears to you, but please don't become garrulous like this man. He talks too much. Anyway, peace out. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Let me know. And what's your opinion? Do you think it's relevant? Do you think it's irrelevant? What do you think? If you hear that name, Asari Dokubo, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Is he freedom fighter, a militant, or a talkative? For me, he's a talkative. Peace out.
The president is a strong president. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. is going to take decisive action to get these rotten eggs. It's not the old army and the navy. There are a few who have this entitlement mentality. A better persona, I get power persona, I get people where they up, where go to cover me. The president is going to remove them and make it possible for the people of this country to benefit. For instance, Emefiele is gone.
So, Chief Asari Dokubo, in your words, you said that President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to get rid of those rotten eggs, those entitled people. You are being entitled, saying that your own people are not getting what they want in Nigeria. That is entitlement. All of us are suffering. Let the people of Ijaw and you, let us all suffer together. You know, be you with your big belly be that, when they do like circus elephants, when they go twerk for Tinubu. No be you be that. The Nigerian Labour Congress went out to do a peaceful protest to ask the government that when are you going to increase minimum wage? You hike the fuel price. You're not doing anything better for the people of Nigeria. But because you were twerking for Asiwaju, you come out from where you did. You go Abuja, go spoil peaceful protest. You were protesting against the people that were crying that their minimum wage is too small for the hardship in the country. And now you dey come out to say that your people are suffering. Omo, the people of Ijaw, we suffer. The people of my place, Edo State, we suffer. The people of Yoruba, we suffer. The people of Igbo, we suffer. Nobody will suffer. Nobody will enjoy. Nobody will suffer. All of us, I go suffer. They suffer. You are being entitled to say, okay, may your people they enjoy, may other person they suffer. No, now you carry your hand, now you put your chest, and they don't kick you out because you are the bad egg. You are the entitled man. You are the bad egg. That's why they kicked you out. You're not going to enjoy. You're not going to enjoy. You will learn. You will learn. And next time, if you want to do a video, try as much as possible make the rub cream. Because your man wife, like Amatan don't attack you. Your man will try make the rub cream. Now the reason why I would like to talk to you like this, because I saw you tell put your mouth, say they lambast our Oba of Benin the other day. Just insult the Oba of Benin anyhow. You don't respect my monarch at all, you don't respect my king, just lambast and what you do your elders will do you. Now see how you can't disrespect me, don't me. On behalf of the Nigerian Labour Congress, where they cry, where they suffer. On behalf of the people where they suffer from Nigeria, where that protest, forgive them a voice, where you go spoil them. All of us don't join hand curse you. You're not going to enjoy. Now so you're going to come online, the other day they sleep for your life. It never starts. It never starts. You will learn. And you will learn the hard way. Don't play.